What's up, everybody? CulturED stream here. We're jumping into some more Duelyst games today. So I went in, and this is my Shoryuken deck. I actually revamped it since the last time I played for the simple reason of I thought there were better synergies I could use with it. So this is essentially currently an Arcanist slash Mechazor based deck. So most of these synergies that are in the deck have to do with Mechazor slash Arcanists, which is really cool. So we're gonna drop our... How are we gonna start this? He doesn't have flying, right? No. I say we drop the Chaos Elemental. Say we drop the Chaos Elemental and we end our turn. This is a really cool card I like. Whenever he takes damage, it teleports around, which I think is really sweet. Mostly because it can work out well, it can work out terribly. But in the early game, when you've got two mana springs on the board, and then you've also got your general kind of, well, your general and their general moving around, it can assist in bouncing around and getting wherever you need to go. Now, we're playing against someone who is also using a Mechazor deck. I don't know how well we're going to do against it. I'm hoping it's going to be pretty well. I mean, he's beefing up pretty quick here. Okay, so we've got our Adjudicator out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to smash this guy. And then hopefully we teleport somewhere over here. Oh, that's probably one of the better teleports that we could be getting. And we're going to move in a little bit more. This Iraqi Headhunter is going to become a problem pretty soon, but it's really not that big a deal. I mean, only 3 health. A Phoenix Fire can knock him out pretty fast. Or he'll just trade it for the Chaos Elemental, which is even better. And then boom. Alright, not bad. So the deck we're going against, this has the potential to be really potent. The best thing that you can do with a lot of your Arcanists is set them up in the back row, and the reason why is you want to have them in a situation where they're protected, because most of them have abilities that are more important than doing damage. So he's going to come in and smack us around a little bit. We want to keep the Alter Rex out, but we do want to drop our own little cannon of Mechazor here, and then also give it... I really want to give it Killing Edge, but I think it's actually better to give our Adjudicator Killing Edge and then push it forward. And then we're going to start wailing on these units. Oh, that's perfect. Sunset Paragon's real good. I don't know that we're going to win this one. The thing that I've noticed, this deck doesn't do well against teams that are the same. So, like, if it's a Mechazor deck v Mechazor deck, this one is not a good counter to it, and then also it's weak to spells. But against most standard plug-and-play decks, as well as melee-heavy decks and decks that don't play as well against the curve, it does really well. So he dropped another Wings of Mechazor, so I think he's at like 40% or so. Oh, you sons of bitches, they took him out. Damn it! Damn it, Bobby. Alright, so he drops the Sword of Mechazor, where... Okay, this is actually pretty good, because we can do this, drop that, kills both, and then I want to keep the Prismatic Illusionist out. I don't think I want to attack. What I do want is to move the Paragon up. Okay, so it at least forces him to move somewhere into our range, or to use a spell to deal with it. Burning spells is always good. We have the Albi Sage. Albi Sage is really good in combination with all these other Arcanists, because basically his ability is whenever you cast a spell, your Arcanist minion gains +2 health. So with something like the Prismatic Illusionist, that's always going to be kind of backed up by a lot of these. It's really good in making sure that your Arcanist won't fall as fast, because Arcanists are great, but they die pretty quickly usually. Especially if you have especially in the silver rank, where you have opponents that understand that they need to really hammer them down, take them out. So we got a Primus Fist, who's going to give him +2 attack. So they're going to just start wailing on me. Okay. which is smart. That's better in my opinion. Oh man, okay. The Ultra Rex we gotta say, but I don't think the Owl Beast is good for us right now. Artifact Defiler's definitely useless. But maybe not? Oh. Maybe we do this. And then I teleport him here. And he summons an illusion. And then we cast this. And he summons another illusion. And basically right now we're just gotta work out taking down a lot of these different minions. I don't know why he did that emote. What are the most dangerous minions here? This one for sure. He's gotta go. I guess we can't, we don't really have a good, so we'll move here, take this out. So it forces them to get in a better range, and we'll end our turn. I know I wasted a spell, but I thought it was a little bit more prudent to maybe have some more artifact defilers on the field, or some more artifacts, rather than drop the artifact defiler. With the Songhai aren't super artifact reliant. I keep that in the deck for like a Lionar or a Vanar, especially Vanar. This is a good deck he's actually built. I like it a lot. I think it's simple but strong, and yeah, well played. Well played. Hey, you know what? Sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. More than often we lose, but let's... Okay. And now we start moving in. Deathblighter really dealt him a strong blow there. I think he wasn't expecting that, and we might have crippled his strategy. If not that, we really hurt it. But he could still win. I've only got 4, and there's Mechazor right there, so he wins. So I didn't even see that in the corner, but well played, for sure, well played. Absolutely, very well played. Okay, and then he's got the Chassis of Mechazor. That's a card I need to build. I'm working on it, but very good. Well played. Well played. Hey, that Deathblighter move would have done a lot of good stuff if we had really dropped earlier. Still rank 20. I can't really seem to get past this bracket. I'm just not good enough yet, and that's pretty much all it comes down to. So as you can see, I built quite a few other decks here. I think I want to go ahead and try my LaFlame deck here. LaFlame! This is a pretty sweet deck that relies on a lot of melee-heavy burning abilities, as well as artifacts and interesting minions. Q-Time's been a little weak today, and by weak I mean shitty. But I also did stream a little bit earlier, so that was nice.
Versus Lionar.
Okay, this could be cool. Let's see. Alright, I'm just looking at what we got here. Ash Mephit's a real good card to hold on to. Bloodletter can definitely go. Sunseer's good early game. Primus Fist is good early game. Sundrop Elixir's not useful right now. So, this is a way better hand. I like this a lot. Okay, so enemy turn. I think the best thing to do is maybe get our Sunseer out there. But that thing with Blast is pretty goddamn annoying. Let's move up. He's gonna get an extra mana this turn, but who gives a shit? Because dealing with this thing early is way better. Alright, and we drop our Azurite Lion, and we end our turn. Divine Bond's great. I'm hoping that maybe he doesn't do good stuff. Maybe he'll just play poorly this whole time and get a win in. That would be really nice. But I don't know. We'll have to see. The thing I want to say about Duelyst, as opposed to like Hearthstone, a lot of people are really good at this game, and I love that. I think that with every challenge that I play, I'm getting better and better, which is... Oh, by the way, if I didn't introduce myself, I just want to say I am Balthazar. I'm hoping you guys know my voice by now with the continuing of the series, but if this is your first time here, I am Balthazar. It's good to see you. So... my lion, you son of a bitch! How could you? Okay. Give a friendly minion a nearby friendly minion +2 attack. Ooh. Let's swap Divine Bond. Pandora. Ah, that's a great card to hang on to. Okay, so he's gonna die anyway. We can't get over to take... Let me see. How far can we get? I'll drop the Primus Fist, like, right there. Wow, I was not expecting us to be able to get over there and take him out, but hey, I'll take that. Alright, and then we're gonna move in and just start beating on this guy. This deck relies pretty heavily on our general getting in there and dealing some damage, and also blocking them off, keeping complete control of the board at almost, if not completely, all times. Okay, so he moves up. Vitruvian decks can be very, very powerful. They can overwhelm you. I'm starting to get the feel of a lot of the different decks. The Magmar decks tend to need giant spells to cover their asses. They don't really overwhelm you with minions. They use big-ass minions that, you know, as I said before, overwhelm you and strengthen themselves. Let's boost him up. Okay. 5/6. The Scarab has Blast. We want to be real careful, and we want to use a Primus Fist to punch him in the face. With a Blast minion, we don't want to be anywhere near this thing. Even though it's provoked, it could still probably attack. Unless he can buff it up, he can't really do anything this turn with it, but his general's also provoked. So, yep, and that's why I moved, because that Dispel sucks. So he's going to move that Scarab as far back as he can, because Scarabs, well, because minions with Blast attack the entire column, which is unfreaking fortunate. Because I've been celebrating for a long... Sorry, I've been listening to Holy Key all day, or Major Key, whatever the hell the DJ... Holy Key's the song, Major Key's the album. I had to drink some juice. So that's some Pyromancer. This is obviously a pretty high-level Vitruvian player, which is cool. Listen, I learn stuff playing against guys like this. I'm happy to play against guys like this. Losing a lot has really tempered my ego, which is great, because I think that in tempering my ego and showing me a lot of better stuff and better ways to do things, I've managed to learn a lot. We do this. If I'm right, his Scarab moves up. These two move up. Then we do Pandora next turn. Or maybe the War Talon first? I think Pandora is probably a better bet. I don't want to put Pandora on the board with so much, like, randomness out here. The Ash Mephits are really good. We can start buffing them up, and having 3 of them on the field will help us out. Going for the Mana Spring right there. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, bud? Huh? What's your plan? Alright, he's going to take out one of them. I love the Ash Method. I think it's a fantastic card. I use it in almost all of my decks because it can turn the tide so quickly, especially in the Songhai deck, because in the Songhai deck you can use Killing Edge to buff up that, you know, 2/3 Ash Method, and suddenly it becomes a 6/6, I believe. Ooh, yeah. Figured that was going to happen. It's pretty good. Okay, now he falls back. What are you doing? Another Starfire. This is going to start getting out of control pretty soon here. And an Ethereal Obelisk. I think we can drop... Ooh, yeah. I think we can drop something right in the middle there. Pretty sure. Let's drop a War Talon right in the middle there. And then... we're going to kind of consolidate. See, the thing is, he can hit us from, like, anywhere on the board. So, that's my fear. He's definitely going to take this out this turn. He has to, unless he has a Dispel. Has to take this War Talent out this turn, but it's going to hurt everybody. I'm noticing a lot more people are using Dispels in their deck, which isn't a bad strategy for the simple reason of, you know, it's good to be able to get rid of a Provoke, a super buffed up minion, or even an annoying ability. When I first saw Dispels, I thought that they did nothing but get rid of, you know, a buff or something like that, but now that I know that they actually cancel out completely abilities, it's pretty good. So this War Talon's gonna get just wrecked. But like I said, it's going to hurt at least a couple of his guys, because he's really only got 2 minions. Okay, and then that leaves that Starfire Scarab. Can't attack this turn, and it leaves it in a space where the Ash Methods can hurt it pretty bad. If you move that and attacks my... Give friendly minion +1/+1. So it's 3/2. 3/2, moves it there, clears that. That's a good move. I should have probably dropped Black Locust. Wow, I've never seen that. That's a dope legendary. What is that? I've seen you can move someone with Black Locust nearby. That's awesome. I don't know if that's a Vitruvian legendary or just a legendary in general. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so now we get into the phase where Pandora becomes a must-play. Push the Ash Method up. We gotta buff Pandora. She becomes a 5/10. Take out this Scarab. I move up. We're going to start beating on this Obelisk. And we got to end the turn. Oh, I hate that she summoned that wolf right there. Anywhere else would have been great, but she summoned it right in, so one blast is going to be able to take that out. That sucks. But I'm thinking if we maybe use Divine Bond, that could help a lot. Sunseer dropping right now would also be good, but... Depends on the next playthrough. I think this is a loss. You know what? If it is, it's a well-earned victory. This guy's real good. Yeah, it's a loss. But you know what? Well-earned victory. Really cool. Taught me a lot about that Black Locust. That's a card I'm going to have to invest into. Invest some dust, invest some time. Maybe even some money to see if I can get those packs and get it. So, very good. Well played. Alright, well, unfortunately, that's 2 more losses clocked in the book, but once again, I appreciate everyone for joining me. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you like what you're seeing, you hate what you're seeing, you want to just shit on me all day, please don't do that, but if you want to, you can like and subscribe, and there's an option. Make sure you also check out cultureworldblog.wordpress.com, where we do all of our reviews and recommendations daily. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. So long.